Mm-hmm.
Sit. 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 Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Easy. Easy. Sorry. Come on. Oh.
God dang it. if you're watching on replay, we started about 5 minutes early so I could get things going and see how my lighting was going to work. We're just going to wait a few more minutes. I'm going to finish getting some things together, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, some folks, come on, put in the chat, say hello. Say hello. Come on. Hi, somebody's watching. Come on. Say hi to me in the chat when you come on. And where you're watching from. Let me know if you can hear okay. If the sound is good. Hey, Kathy. All right, we're going to get started here in just another minute. It's right now 8 o'clock. So we will get going here in just a couple minutes. You're still in Ohio. All right. Very good. I'm going to just keep moving, getting my things moved around here. Give me just 2 more minutes maybe, and we will get going. There. I have to have all my things, all my notes in order, or I'll forget to tell you about something. I don't want to miss anything. Okay. This is this. Okay. All right. 1 second. I'm going to grab one more thing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Jennifer Brockup. I'm a Norwex independent consultant, and today we're talking about all things kitchen. I'm doing this every month for my VIP group, and I'm going to share. Actually, I meant to share this in my VIP group. Let me do that very quickly. Hang on just a sec. See if I can figure out how to do that. I might be able to do it on the screen here. Let's share it in our group. And then I'll start talking to you and tell you everything about it all. Put it in our group. Oh, it won't let me share to a group. That's not nice. Well, I don't want to share it to my main Facebook, so let's try something else. Oh, we'll just copy the link. There we go. That's better. Okay, so if you're not in my group on Facebook, it's called Hey Y'all, it's Jennifer Brockup, and I'll post the link for that here in just a minute. Hey Y'all, it's Jennifer Brockup's VIPs, and that's because that's what I tend to say every time I come on a live demo. I say, Hey Y'all, it's Jennifer. And when I was trying to come up with a name for my group, I wanted it to be something fun, and that's just what I came up with about 5 years ago, and I haven't changed it, so it's just kind of funny, I think. People are like, that doesn't seem to go along with Norwex, but that's just me. It's my group, my customers. I'm putting this in our Facebook group now. We are live now. Okay. All right. And I'm going to put the link to my group in the chat as well. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, that is my Facebook group for my customers. So that's what this is. This is for my VIPs. VIPs are all of my customers. If you're a customer of mine, you're a VIP. If you're just thinking about being a customer of mine, you're a VIP. So I want everybody to feel special and loved. And so the reason why I started to do monthly VIP parties was because we talk about our regular products like our Safe Haven 5, our EnviroCloth, window cloth, our laundry detergent, things that people already know and love. But there are so many products with Norwex that I consider hidden gem products that we just don't get enough love. We don't have time in a regular party always to talk about them. So I'm going to focus on different areas of the home and talk about the products that Norwex has to help you with that. One thing that I'm going to start off with, let me put this down a little bit. We're going to start off with is our oven and grill cleaner. And I want to start with that because it takes a little while. I already preheated my oven. The oven and grill cleaner, it is it's enzyme powered. That's what I thought. Enzyme based, and it's safe for stainless steel, ceramic, and chrome. No bleach, no ammonia, no SLS, no SLES, none of those things that are going to be harmful for you. No phthalates and no phosphates. So it says to preheat your oven to 100 degrees and then turn it off. My oven won't go to just 100 degrees. The lowest it'll let me preheat is 170. So I already turned it off. Let's see here. What's it on now? It's still 200 degrees. So we're going to let it cool off for just a little bit more because it got up to 170 and I shut it off. So what you want to do with our oven and grill cleaner is you want to preheat the oven about 100. If yours is like mine, you have to make it go higher. Then you just turn it off and wait a little bit. So we're going to wait probably about 5 minutes or so. And then we're going to spray this on. And then all we're going to have to do is wipe and be done. You're going to be amazed at just how well this really cleans. Now, I did today what I usually tell, if you've ever hosted with me at an in-home party, I tell my host, don't clean before I come. Leave me some dirt so I can clean. So I did what I normally tell my host. I did not clean before we got on so that I can actually clean my kitchen a little bit for you guys. So it's a little cluttered back here. I do not cook in my house. My husband does the cooking, which I love. He is a wonderful cook. But when you don't cook, you kind of make a big mess. So when you cook and you're not cleaning up, you kind of make a little bit more of a mess than you normally would, I think. So he does that, but he does really good. So I'm not complaining one bit, but there's a lot to clean up here. So let's go ahead and jump in with just a couple of things while we're waiting for the oven to cool off. First thing we're going to talk about is how well you can use your EnviroCloth in your kitchen. If you hear that crying, my sweet granddaughter Jennifer is here with my daughter Emily, and it is her bedtime. So she's in the other room and she's getting a little loud. So I'm going to talk about our EnviroCloth. EnviroCloth is everybody's favorite. It's the E for Everything cloth. You can clean all your things with it. This is this really gorgeous color that we have in this flash sale that's going on right now. And this is the window cloth that's in that set. See how pretty this is. And this orange with the green trim. And then these great fall colors with also green trim on that. And it also comes with a sage color dusting mitt. There goes baby Jen. And that's our household package, those three, and that's in our flash sale that they've got going right now. It goes through tomorrow. So this is limited edition colors, but the EnviroCloth is in this set for a reason. And I had a used EnviroCloth out. I don't want to use that brand new one. Let me grab another EnviroCloth. Sorry. Oh, please. Okay. My apologies. Okay, so this is my EnviroCloth. I'm going to get it wet over here in the sink, and I will turn you over here towards my sink so you can see me do that. Get it wet in the sink with just water, and then we're going to wring it out and show how well it cleans with just water. All right. Just completely wet, just water. Okay. Take our EnviroCloth, we fold it in half, and then we fold it in half again. That way we have 8 cleaning sides. Now in my kitchen, what I tend to use my EnviroCloth for is my stainless steel appliances. I take my EnviroCloth and my window cloth, and I clean these things. So you can see behind me, this microwave needs some love for sure. So, and that's the best way to clean too. You want to start from the top to bottom. So I'm going to clean the microwave, and we're just going to wipe it with water, okay? We've got some splatters on here. Woo, that fan button gets me every time. Oh, goodness. Maybe if I open the oven door, it won't push the buttons. Get all up in here. Okay. Woo-wee. It's been a minute since I've done this. It's been pretty hectic, pretty busy. So I haven't cleaned in here a lot in a little while. So here we go. All right, we're going to do the door, all that. And then I'm going to go behind it with my window cloth. So your window cloth is your to dry and polish with that one. So we're going to take it and we dry and polish. With our window cloth. See, just that quick and easy, and it's able to get all those smudges off. Let's see how well it looks in the things. It looked pretty good. It's like I need smudges. Sometimes the lighting hits it just right, and you're like, oh wait, I didn't get quite. I missed things. Let's see here. All right, I think I got it. I think I got it pretty good. The microwave gets used a lot at our house, so the inside is pretty bad too. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the inside. Norwex has a new product. It's called our Ultra Scrub Cloth. It is like the Enviro cloth on this side, and then it is a Ultra Scrubby on this side. And this is a different size. We don't have anything that's this size. It's actually scored kind of so you can fold it in thirds and use it as a sponge, kind of like this. And then you can flip it around on this side to use the Enviro cloth side to rinse. So I'm going to get this wet with water. Just like our Enviro cloth, only water. And I'm going to clean the inside of this microwave. So the inside is pretty bad. So let's see if you can see how well you can see. So I'm going to use the scrubby side because things get. I'm going to use the scrubby side first, and then I'm going to go behind with that Enviro cloth side. Okay. This is a new little thing I just got. Now, you know, they've had these around forever, microwave plate covers. But I just got one from my good friend Mindy, who does Pampered Chef. They just came out with one. So I just got this today, and I'm excited. Hopefully we won't have such a mess in the microwave going forward. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Maybe they'll use it, you think? And if you need one, get Mindy Banks can get you a great one from Pampered Chef, too. Okay. Right. Good. Now this stuff is pretty bad in here. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm actually going to put this in my sink with some of our Biozyme dish soap. So let's talk about that just a little bit. So Biozyme, our Biozyme is a dish soap concentrate. So you get 3 of these little packets in the thing. So this is super concentrated. You're going to take this and put it in your Forever spray bottle. Put it in here, and then you're going to fill it up with water. It has a light lemon scent. It is enzyme based, so it's going to break down all of the food particles, all of the yucky stuff that's in there, and be able to clean it real. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up because I'm actually just about out in mine. So I'm going to pour this in there for you. See just how easy it is. Now we've had Biozyme in the past, and it was in a plastic bottle, and you had to measure. It still got, you got 3 Forever bottles out of it, but you had to measure it. I got a little measure cup out. And it wasn't a hassle, but you know, sometimes I would just kind of cheat and eyeball it, and then you end up using too much or too little. So this makes it exact, so you're able to get exactly how much you need in there. Pour that in. It's a very light lemon scent from lemon essential oil. The other, it used to be a lavender scent, which was fine. I didn't have a problem with that, but some people weren't crazy about it. Okay, get all that in there, and then you're going to finish filling it with water. You fill it just to about the bend in your Forever bottle. There you go. Okay. So when I say the bend, you know, just where it starts to curve. So these glass Forever bottles are fantastic. It's glass, and it has this really pretty silicone sleeve at the bottom. This is the Sea Mist color. They have Sea Mist white or gray. That you can get them in there. And they also come as a trio where you can get one of each in that. Okay. It has a little sprayer thing on the front where you can open that up if you want it to just spray, or that'll be more of a foam when you do that. So I use it on the foam side when I'm using it with my dish soap. So I'm just going to spray this down and let it sit for a minute. This thing was pretty nasty, so while I'm at it, I've got something else here that I left dirty on purpose because I wanted to show. Jennifer, my granddaughter, stays here during the week, and when I was cleaning up some things today, this rolled out from underneath a chair. So that means this baby bottle had been sitting there since at least Friday. So I'm going to spray the Biozyme in here, and we're going to see how well it cleans a really dirty baby bottle. And I had already rinsed this a little bit too, but you can see there's just the formula that's stuck in there. So I'm gonna spray this in here, and we'll let it sit too. These things are too expensive to just throw them away, right? Has all these extra little parts, and it's Dr. Brown's. All these high technology bottles now. We didn't have this stuff when my babies were little. Okay, so we're going to let all that sit for just a second. I'm going to jump back on this microwave real quick. And the rest of it's not too bad because that plate probably got the worst of it. But so just a real quick wipe down with the ultra scrub cloth. I got the microwave cleaned up. It's super easy. That was actually it took less time than normally does. So it probably hasn't been near as long as I thought it has been. So it's only been a couple of minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this. What we use to clean our dishes with are netted dishcloths. They come with a pack of 2, and it's a nylon mesh. See how big that is? There's 2 of these, and they're gray. Nylon mesh. Now, to use it, you're just going to kind of wad it up and use that to scrub your dishes. It's the non-scratch, and it doesn't. So it's not going to scratch anything, but it's got extra scrub in there. So it's great to help scrub the dishes and get all of that yucky stuff off of there really well. And then when you're done, you rinse it out and you just kind of hang it over to dry. And it doesn't grow bacteria because it's not fabric at all. It's nylon. And sometimes I throw it over the top rack of my dishwasher. So it can go in the washing machine. If I'm washing a bunch of Norwex, I might throw it in there. But it doesn't get stinky because it doesn't hold anything. It doesn't hold the bacteria. So again, this is a great hidden gem. There's so many other great uses for it. I've used it to wash my car, like to get the bugs off of the front of the car, or to get the like the backs of the mirrors. Just really great. So I'm going to use the one I already. Well, that's a lie. I said I was going to use the one I already had open. It's dirty, but it's not there. Okay. It was hanging up to dry over there. Okay, so mine are blue. I've had mine a long time. I've had this set for 5 years. I'm still using the same one, so I'm just going to keep on using the same used ones. So I'm going to take my microwave cover here that I've had soaked it with the Biozyme. Biozyme has done the job. I don't even have to scrub. Just going to wipe it and rinse it. One little spot there. And that's all. And that's it. It's good to go. Okay. Completely clean with just that Biozyme, and it was some baked on nasty stuff in there. Now, when I'm done with that, I'm going to dry them off with our dish towels. So Norwex dish towels, they are great. So this is the graphite color. See how big this is? It has the channel weave on this side. And then it's more of just like a regular, almost like an EnviroCloth weave on that side. These hold 7 times their weight in water. I would use one I already got in the drawer, but I'll use this brand new one just since I already got water on it. But I'm going to dry it off really quick and easy. Because it just sucks the water right off of them so quick and easy. So it makes drying dishes, not too difficult at all. So it's not bad when you got to hand wash stuff. Yeah, get a little bit wet. And see, nice and clean. The kitchen towels come in a set, either by themselves or with the kitchen cloth. And I'll show the kitchen cloth here in just a sec, too. All right, microwave is done. And there's this rack in there. Put the rack back. Jennifer. Oh, boy. Okay, and then I'll put this little thing in. And we'll see. Maybe my family will use the dish cover. We'll see how that goes. But when I'm done with this, so it's a little bit damp. It's not terrible. We didn't wash a lot of dishes with it yet today. But when you do and it's wet and needs to dry, it has this tag on here, which I think is fantastic. And what I do is I put the towel through my oven door bar here, and then I pull pull the end through the tag like that and let it hang there like that to dry. It's not going to fall off. I think that's just amazing. I don't know why other dish towels don't have a tag like that, but they just don't. And so it'll hang there. It's great. So, for the rest of the time that's there, we can dry hands on it, can pull it off to dry more dishes, but it will dry. It also has the silver in their fibers. And so Norwex microfiber has something called backlock. That's our microfiber technology. And what that does is bacteria cannot grow in the presence of silver. So as this is drying, that silver is going to purify the cloth. No bacteria will grow. It's not going to smell musty or mildewed. And so it's going to be good to use over and over again until my husband decides he's going to wipe spaghetti sauce or something like that on it, because that happens. That happens all the time. Same thing. The Ultra Scrub cloth, they have the backlock. The Enviro cloth has the backlock. Window cloth, all of the microfiber has the backlock, micro silver. Okay, let's check on that baby bottle. I just dropped all my notes on the floor. I hope I don't mess up too bad. Let's check that baby bottle and see how well we can do with that. Okay, it looks like it's done a good job already, just kind of getting in there. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use our utility brush to clean the inside of this. We do have a bottle brush, but it's really too big for this size of a bottle. It's more for like a water bottle size, like an adult size cup. But I'm going to take this, our utility brush. The utility brush also has the backlock in there. It has a little groove on this end. You can get in like little spots to really clean out. It's like rubber. But these little bristles do a great job. This is what I tend to use on the baby bottles, since we have baby Jen here during the week now. We wash a lot of bottles. This doesn't get all the way to the end like I want it to, but it's okay. We're okay. It gets in there good enough. One nice little squiggle there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take our straw. We also have stainless steel straws, and they come with these little straw cleaners. I'm going to use that to make sure I can get all the way down there, because there's a little bit at the bottom that I just couldn't quite get with my other brush. I think we have, yep. I'm going to try this one. There we go. This is not Norwex. This is what Emily uses for baby bottles. It's just right for that. Okay, so we've used the Biozyme in there. I'm going to rinse it and show you what it looks like. All that nasty dried in formula is gone, and this is going to be good to use again and again. So thankful for that, because baby bottles are not cheap. So ordinarily, back in the day, I probably would have thrown that in the trash if I'd found that up underneath the chair, because it was kind of gross. But okay, so moving right along, we talked about our dish towel. So the kitchen cloth kind of goes with the kitchen towel. So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a cloth. It's much smaller, but it's the same texture as the kitchen towel. And again, they come in a set together so they can coordinate. This is what you're going to use to just wipe your counters off. So I'm going to get it wet. I'm going to do that. I'm going to wipe my counters because they need it. I have not washed them down today. And we're going to use this in the oven as well. So I'm going to wipe this off. Just quick and easy, makes for really light work. You can also do the stainless steel with the kitchen cloths too, and then come behind with your window cloth. Or we also have a window cloth mitt. And this is just personal preference. It's the exact same texture as our window cloth. It just has a seam in the middle, so it's like a mitt. So some people just prefer to have that style rather than have it in a cloth. Okay. Can't find the kitchen towels in a set. The kitchen towels don't come as a set of two. They come as you could get by themselves one kitchen towel, or you get it in a set with the kitchen cloth. That's how they come. So sorry, I think I did misspeak when I said that before. The kitchen cloths come as you could get these in a trio. So you get a 3-pack of the cloths by themselves or with the coordinating towel. That's how those come. Okay. The next thing, so let me tell you about our counter cloths. So the counter cloths, just like the kitchen towels, are great to wipe things down and keep everything clean. Your counter cloth, which I have in here, my little counter cloth box set here. You can get them in a set of 6, or you can get them in a 3-pack. These are mine that I use, and they do not come in these specific colors. I have gotten many different sets over the years in different colors, and that's why they look this way. we have them in a vanilla and we have them in what's called onyx. So it's black. We have a black set and a white set instead of them being all different colors like they used to be. So what these are going to replace your paper towels. So look at that. So it's the size of a selective size paper towel. It has this great popcorn weave. So when it's dry, it's going to be great to pick up all the crumbs. And then when you use it wet, again, these hold 7 times their weight in water too. So you're going to take one of these against a Bounty sheet, or I'm not supposed to say name brand, any kind of paper towels, and they're going to take usually 2 to 1 of like your good quality paper towels. It take 2 of those paper towels for one of these, or sometimes 3, sometimes almost 3 of those, and they'll still be dripping, and you're going to throw them in the trash, never to use them again. But you're going to use these counter cloths over and over again. They have the backlog, the micro silver in them. You wring it out, hang them up, use them again. You can get them in the set of 6 with the little house, so you can throw it over the top of the house to dry, or you can hang them up. We have this this sitting on our kitchen table, and so we use them as dinner napkins. Everybody grabs one. We use it to wipe our mouth, rinse them out, wipe down our my spot at the table, rinse it out, hang it up to dry, and then use them again. You only have to wash them about once a week. So definitely cuts back on our paper towel use. The paper towels, there was a whole thing I was going to tell you about paper towels, and now I don't see it. It's not there. Okay. Well, it's okay. Is it on this? Yes, paper towels. Okay, in paper towel waste around the world, used paper towels create 254 million tons of trash every year. That's a lot of trash. Okay, so if you cut back 1 roll a month, 1 roll a week, however many paper towels you're using, it's going to still make a difference. So we're not 100% no paper towels. There are some in my kitchen because I have other people who live here. I could probably go without them. But again, I don't cook. My husband does the cooking, and so he prefers to have paper towels for some things, like grease, like that kind of stuff, But baby steps. We definitely use a lot less because we don't use them for napkins at dinner or anything like that. We just use that. So the 3-pack in the vanilla or the onyx is how they come. The products that I've just talked about, for the most part, one more thing. We also, for dishes, if you don't do hand wash dishes, you just put things in your dishwasher. We have our Ultrazyme dishwasher powder. This is a very popular product. I sell a lot of this stuff. I have a lot of customers, even if they don't use a lot of our other products, they use the Ultrazyme. They really like this in their dishwasher. Reason being, again, it's enzyme based, and it breaks down all of the food particles. It's a powder. It has this little scoop that comes with it. You're going to use about half a scoop. Don't even use a whole scoop, about a half a scoop. And I just sprinkle it in the bottom or on the door before I close it. You don't even have to put it in the little dispenser for the soap. And it's going to powerfully break down all of the buildup and odors in your dishwasher too. It actually cleans the machine as you go. It's biodegradable. There's no chlorine, no bleach, no ammonia dyes, no fragrances, none of those things that are going to think. So when your dishes come out, they're going to be clean and not smell like the soap, because when it's done, it rinses away, just like our laundry detergent. This does the same thing. But so this is a really popular thing for your dishes. This comes in a set with you can get it by itself, the Ultrazyme, or you can also get in a set. We have a Rinse-Aid Plus. So this, you put it in the little dispenser for the rinse stuff, and this kind of helps your dishes have that spot-free. They dry without spots on them, and they dry better. It's powered with citric acid extracts and completely biodegradable. So again, these come separately or in a set. Okay, so we have a new package that Norwex has come out. It's called our Kitchen Essentials package. So the Kitchen Essentials is the products that I've talked about so far. We've got our Biozyme. You get 3 of these. Those there. You get the Ultrazyme dishwasher powder. You get the kitchen towel and the cloth in the graphite color that I'm showing today. You get the 2-pack of the netted dishcloths. You get a 3-pack of the counter cloths in the onyx color. I do not have the onyx color here to show you, but the vanilla. So you get a 3-pack of those. And you get a Forever spray bottle with the sea mist on the bottom. Is that everything? Yep, that's everything. So you get all of that package there, and that retails, here it is, Kitchen Essentials package, If you were to buy all of that separately, it would be $145.94. But within this set that Norwex has put together for us, it is at $130.99. So it's about a $15 savings from buying all of those things individual. And so that's really essential. Those are things that you're going to use all the time. I just showed you several ways that we're using them at our house for just cleaning up, just basic cleaning. Some other things I want to talk about. Okay, let's go back to our oven. So our oven should be cooled off enough now. Yeah, it's still warm, but it's not hot. So I'm going to take my oven and grill cleaner, and we're going to clean the oven a little bit. This has a seal. I need to cut this. It's probably not the way most people open these things. I just stab it with a knife or something. And then it comes with the sprayer. It's like the Forever bottle. It has the screen on the front that you can open. So it can be a foam or you can be a spray, and it's turned off. So let me turn it to on. So what this tells you to do with oven and grill cleaner, we've already preheated the oven. We've waited a little bit, so it should be about 100 degrees. Now we're going to spray this on there with the foam nozzle, okay? I did not take the racks out because I just didn't. I probably should. The bottom has got a lot of baked in. Oh, you can't see the bottom. We're going to have to move. Oh, well, I will move down and let you see the bottom. Let me just this out. You just spray everything down really well. When I've done this before, I think I've let it be too hot so it sizzled. When I was spraying it, it is cooled down to a good temperature where it's just warm, not hot enough that if you start to spray it and it steams, it's too hot. So wait just a little bit longer, but it's cooled just enough that it's warm, but not steamy hot. All right, I think we got it in there. Around the edges is good. All right, now I'm not going to do the door because I'm going to do something else with the door. Down here, there we go. Okay, so the bottom has got some really burnt on stuff down in there. So we're going to let this sit. You're supposed to let it sit for 5 minutes. So we'll set a timer here, 5 minutes. Okay, so while that's happening, we're going to work on the oven door. Now the oven door, we're going to use our power cleaning paste. Sorry about that. I have my closet over there with a lot of my things that I just didn't get out. So our power cleaning paste is what we're going to use on our door. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use the Biozyme. So the Biozyme dish concentrate. I'm going to take this and I'm going to spray this on my oven door. Now again, what I'm about to do is the exact same thing I would do on this flat top stove. Okay, we're going to spray that. And I'm going to take the Powerzyme. So if you've never used the cleaning paste or the power paste, it looks like a chalk when you get it, okay? How you're going to get it wet is you're going to take either a sponge or a cloth. For this, we're going to use the sponge. I'm going to just rub this in the Biozyme to get it wet, and I'm going to rub that across the top. That's what creates the paste on here, okay? So we're going to get some of that on there, and then we're going to scrub this oven door. And just keep adding some more to it if you need to. We call this stuff elbow grease in a jar because the stuff that you would have to work really hard and scrape and scrub super hard on, it does the job for you. Okay. Now this is my Sperry sponge. These come as a set of 2. These are a very popular product. I love these. This is what I would use on my flat top stove. The stuff on my oven door is burnt on a little bit more, so I'm going to use something a little bit stronger. I'm going to use one of our Spirinets. So the Spirinets also come as a pack of 2. And this is it's like steel wool, but it's stainless steel wool. This will never, ever rust. And it's just more scrubby. I always say start with the least aggressive form of cleaning and then go up from there. And this is coming right off. There were some spills in there. All right, so I've got that pretty good. I'm going to take my kitchen cloth that's just wet with water, and I'm going to just wipe that off. Wow. We needed one of those easy buttons from Staples. It says that was easy because that is done. And how much time? In 3 minutes. 3 minutes to get through the oven door. I've seen my mother when I was a kid take the oven door off and spray it down with some horrific oven cleaner and let it sit. And we had to have the windows open. She had to have those gloves on up to her elbows and scrub in there. And it was dripping into the floor. And it was such a mess. It would take her half the day, it seemed like, to do the oven. That's not going to be what happens here. So I'm going to pull these racks out because it's been not quite 5 minutes, and they're not too hot. We'll pull these out because it's going to be easier to get, obviously, to the bottom of the oven without them in there. I shared in our group earlier this week about what my friend Mindy had happened to her. She was using the self-cleaning oven cycle in her oven, and that is really can be dangerous. I've used it before too. I had no idea. It gets so hot that it burns things in the oven and lets off a lot of gases that are toxic for us to breathe. But hers was so hot it shattered the glass on her oven door. Shattered it, and her kids were at home, and it sounded like a bomb went off. It was very scary. So they had to pay to get that repaired, and that's a big deal. And she said she didn't know we had oven and grill cleaner. So I said, well, I'm going to talk about it for sure in my party because this is like the easiest thing you could do. Don't use that self-cleaning cycle on your oven. This is just super easy because even when you do that, you have to come behind and kind of wipe the stuff out that it burns up. But then you've breathed all those gases and all that stuff. You could risk the oven door shattering. I didn't ever know that was even a thing. Okay, so not quite 5 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and just test it out and see how it's doing here. We've got some big chunks of things that have fallen down in there. So I'm going to get something first. We'll take this Enviro cloth that I was using to wipe out those chunks. I probably should have done that first. Oh, but look at there. This stuff's coming right out. Woo! All that burnt on, yucky stuff. I'll put this in the garbage. Oh, there's my timer. Okay. So a lot of that burnt on stuff just wiped right off with an Enviro cloth. I didn't even have to scrub. Trying to get all the chunks of things out of there first. Oh, sorry, timer. Here we go. Okay. All right. So a lot of that yucky stuff came out pretty easy with an Enviro cloth. I'm going to rinse this out and see if we can't get all of it with that. I bet we can. You see the bottom of the oven? Yeah, that's the bottom of the oven. All right, so we're just going to wipe it now. And I know I should take the oven door off to clean the inside. Anytime I've done this or done a video before, somebody said, take that oven door off. There's a way to do it, and it's not normal. It's not like other ovens, and it's kind of a pain, so I don't do it. So before anybody tells me, you can take that oven door off. I know. So this stuff, all the yucky stuff is coming right off with just the oven and grill cleaner. And this is just water on my Enviro cloth. You know, I always forget to take a before picture when I do this. I really should because it was so gross. Okay. So I'm gonna work on some of this baked in stuff that's kind of scrubby down here at the bottom. That's still there that didn't just wipe away. So we're gonna use one of our sponges. I'm gonna start with this Sperry sponge, and then I may switch over to my Sperry net. We'll see if I need it. So Sperry sponge. Yeah, some of that really hard baked on stuff may need a little bit more something. So let's just get it wet. Let's get my Sperry net wet. Uh-oh. All right, that's it. That was amazing. So I still need to wipe the other side, but this side you could see it's clean. It got all of that stuff out. Super quick and easy. I mean, how have you ever cleaned your oven that fast? So I'll do the other side in a little bit. I won't keep you on here watching me bend over scrubbing my oven the rest of the time. I wanted to show you that. Okay, so how did I go? Oh, that's my power cleaning paste. So the cleaning paste, again, I use that on my oven door. I use that on the flat top stove. I use this on, what else do I use this on? Anytime there's those things that just need an extra scrub. If you've got any kind of abrasive cleanser, this is going to replace it. Your Comet, your soft scrub, anything like that, your cleaning paste is going to replace that. And because you just use that little bit, this tub lasts a very, very long time. Very long time. Okay. Last couple of things before we go is I want to tell you about some of the specials that Norwex has got going on. They go along with some of our kitchen items. So we already talked about the limited edition household package. So it's this beautiful set, these fall colors, EnviroCloth, window cloth, and this dusting mitt household package. The dusting mitt is also great for in your kitchen. I didn't show that, but you know you get a lot of dust. So to go over the fronts of your cabinets, to get around your light fixtures, your ceiling fans, all of those kind of things, your dusting mitt is going to be your friend. When you get it wet, you can get it just a little bit wet, and you can do your window screens even. So dusting mitt is fantastic in the kitchen. So that's a set that we've got going on. So this is our flash sale. 40% off flash sale. We have that. We also have these really cute, they're called Forever Bottle Bumpers. So like those glass Forever bottles, how they have the sea mist or the white or the gray, they're selling a set of these in the fall color. So you've got the orange or the green color. That's a set. These are the items that we never have. Okay, this is just a special sale. We have those. Oh, and these really pretty tea towels. So tea towels are kind of like your kitchen towels. These do come as a pack of 2. And we've had them before, but fall ones we had last year, we only had them as a host special. So you couldn't get them if just customers couldn't get them. Isn't that pretty? So you get one of these and one of these in the set. And this is more of a terry cloth feel on that. It's thinner. It's not as dense as our kitchen towels, but they absorb water just as well. I have a friend who loves these for her sourdough bread, and they look really pretty. I think they did these to be, kind of decorative. So they do look pretty hanging on your towel. And it is almost fall. I'm not quite ready for the summer to be done, but it is, we're thinking about fall colors. I do love fall colors. So that's a kitchen tea towel set. That's in our that limited edition colors. The counter cloths in the vanilla that I shared, those are on sale. And then our refrigerator drawer liners. I didn't talk about these. Now they have these in this limited color. It's a sage color. So it's going to be the color of that dusting that I was showing you. Okay. They're going to be this color, like sage, but this is what they are. This is the ones that we normally have, these colors. Refrigerator drawer liners are exactly what they sound like. They come as a pack of 2, and it's the size of the drawer of your refrigerator. So you're going to put this down in the drawer, put your fruits and vegetables in there, and this is the same material as like our counter cloths. It absorbs all the moisture, and it's going to keep your fruits and vegetables fresh longer. Okay, so that's usually what causes them to rot is the moisture that's in there. So it's going to keep them fresh much longer, and it keeps the drawer from getting nasty. It has the microsilver in the fibers, so it's not going to grow bacteria. That's another big thing in your refrigerator. So these are a set of 2. We always have this color. This is called mushroom with a sea mist trim, but in our flash sale, they've got them in the sage color, in the pack of 2 in the sage. Other thing in that sale is the Forever soap dispenser. So just like our spray bottles, we have a Forever glass soap dispenser, and it has foaming soap. So it just comes off. It has this foaming soap in there, and this only comes with the white sleeve. So that's when those other color bumpers would be nice. And the foam just comes out, nice foam. And we do have foaming soap in the line. It comes as a set of 3, and it's a citrus scent. It's really nice. But the foam is great because it just is a powder packet that you put in, and then you add your own water. So you're not buying water. I mean, that's mostly when you buy foaming soap, that's what most of it is water. So you're not buying water. With ours. So they've got the Forever foaming soap dispenser is on sale. This one's 30% off. So it retails for $29.99, and it's $13.99 on sale right now. So these also make fantastic gifts because this is really pretty to just have sitting there. Like I have this one by my kitchen sink. Actually, I have dish soap in here. Sometimes you use a little pump of the dish soap with this, or you can use the sprayer. It's personal preference. I also have them in my bathroom. I just think they look really pretty. Okay. Oh, and the other thing is what I've got sitting over here that my dish soap and stuff is on. I don't have Zoom, so I can't really zoom in there. But it's our this guy right here. This porcelain sink organizer. So I've got my soap sitting on there, but it comes with this cup with a silicone ring, and it comes with this porcelain base, and then it has this little rack here. Now the rack, I have mine hanging like this because I hang my netted dishcloth on the bottom like that. That's where I put mine. And you can see I need to run this through the dishwasher. It's definitely been well loved. We use it a lot over here. But what the thing is designed to do, what most people do, I guess, is the little hanger. See, this has little divots on the bottom right there. So you can put that behind, have it sit underneath it and hang up like this and have it sitting up like that. So that's a really pretty thing. Also makes a great gift. I like it here in my kitchen. Keep all my kitchen tools organized. I also have one in my bathroom that I use. I have all my skincare sitting on it. And it just looks really pretty sitting on the bathroom. And I can put my face and body cloth on the little hanger. But for in the kitchen, I have it sitting here and I have the rack underneath so I can put my knitted dish towel can hang there. So that's how we do that. Let me dry my hands real quick. Okay, this is another little goodie that we use for dishes. I almost didn't tell you about it. This is our mesh dish scrubber with reusable handle. It's reusable because once you have scrubbed with this little mesh pieces, this is going to kind of wear down a little bit. And this just comes off of there. And we sell refills for it. So you can it comes as a pack of 2. These little refills. Okay. These are really great for dishes. I love this. I love to wash dishes when I have to hand wash. I use this a lot of times for things just because the ease of it with the little handle. And I scrub the sink out with that. I'll spray the sink with the Biozyme, and I'll use this to scrub the inside of my sink. It really gets down in there and gets all the nasty kind of stuff out of there. So that's another great goodie. Okay. I could go on and on, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. So we talked about all the flash sale stuff. We talked about our kitchen essentials. We also have some great host perks. So as one of the benefits of being in the VIP group, I'm going to do a drawing for the host rewards from this party. So all of the sales will go in and we'll be able to get host perks. There's some great perks in there. If you want to have your own event, we can do YouTube live like this, and you can invite your guests and I go on and I talk about just a few of the products and we share. I don't always go this long and go this in depth on everything. But so Norwex is great that's spoiling our hosts. You get a percentage of your sales. If you get up to $500 in sales, you're going to be able to get, and with one booking, you have $100 in credits to spend. $100 in credits, but then they're also doing some special rewards. So you'll be able to get an ultra plush bath towel, which our bath towels are nice. Okay. An ultra plush, see how plush, in this really pretty sage color, bath towel, and a pack of 3 of our makeup removal cloths. We have these in the line and they come as a pack of 5, but these really pretty colors. So this is like almost suede feeling on this side. It's just great. And it uses just water to wash your face. You get a pack of 3 of those for free. You get the bath towel for free. And then you get a pack of 3 of the ultra plush body and face cloth in the sage. So it's ultra plush. They're really, really nice. Again, you just use water, but they're in this limited sage color. We don't sell the bath towel or the body cloths in sage. You can only get it as the host rewards of the $500 party this month. If you're a brand new host, you've never hosted before, at that $500 level, Norwex is going to give you our skincare trio. So it's new host welcome kit, skincare travel trio in this cute little bag. You get our cleansing facial powder in a little travel set, travel size, our rejuvenating serum travel size, and the illuminating oil in a travel size. Very cute. If you thought about trying our skincare products, these little travel sets are great to get try them out. But that's going to be also free hostess gift when we have $500 in sales. When it's a new it's a new host. So this party wouldn't be a new host because I'm considered the host of it and I'm not a brand new host. So that this party wouldn't qualify for it. But if you had your own party in September, which there's still time in September, today is only the 14th. So we've got time to do a party. Then at $1,000, Norwex is going to give you $250 in credits where you can shop and buy anything in the catalog. All of those things I just talked about. Plus we have a back scrubber. I do not have one currently, but the back scrubber looks like this here, and it has ropes on the end. It's a long thing, and you can just kind of get your back really well, and you can get your feet really well. It's just cool. And you can get our limited edition color body scrub mitt in this denim, so it's scrubby on this side and like a body cloth on this side. We don't have this color in the line. Get that for free with $1,000. So Norwex spoils our host. Host can get a lot of really good stuff. Okay, I think I have one more thing to tell you. I got 1, 2, 3. Oh, and our spend and saves. Last thing. Okay. I knew I had 4 papers to show. Okay, so spend and saves. When you have a $99 order, you can get our exfoliating facial mitt for just $7. It is like a body scrub mitt on this side, so it's great to scrub and exfoliate. And then this side is super smooth to just clean your makeup off. That is retails for $13.99. Get it for $7 for a $99 order. Our bathroom scrub mitt in teal with a $125 order, you can get it for $15. Again, it has this seam down the middle. It makes scrubbing your bathroom just really quick and easy. You can get that $15 with a $125 order. And then when you have a $175 order, you can also get our chenille hand towel in this heathered oatmeal color. Chenille hand towel is so nice. These hang up. Like, I don't have it over there. I've done some wash today, so mine's in the laundry. So what you do with these, take it like this. This is where I usually have mine hanging by the sink. And you put it up through the little towel bar there, which mine is just the cabinet loop. And then you take the bottom and pull it through that loop. There we go. And then just pull it down. Again, it's going to stay right there. It's not going to fall off, and it's just really good to dry your hands. Straighter. There you go. And it just looks prettier than just a regular towel hanging there. So I have those again in my bathroom, and I always have one hanging there. We have those in a lot of different colors in the regular line. But when you have a $175 order, it's one of our spend and save specials this month. You get it for $21. So that's going to be savings of 34%. Okay. So those are the spend and saves. The text that you got had the shopping link in there. I'm going to share it again here in the group. Let me do that really quickly. I'll share the shopping link. So what I did was I made a cart that has all of the good stuff in it that I talked about tonight. And I'm going to share that cart in the comments now. It's also in the Facebook group. I shared it in the comments there. Okay, so here's the shared cart. Everything I talked about tonight is in there. So it's in there in the set, or it could be in there individually. So when you open that and you're like, oh my goodness, this is like $800. Don't spend $800 on all those things. A lot of it's in there duplicate. It just is everything. That way you won't miss anything. You just go through and delete the things that you do not want. Some things are in there as sets and individual. Again, you don't need to do that. But it's so you don't miss out on any of the things we talked about today. Okay, if you're interested in doing a party, I would love to party with you. Like I shared, hosts can get a whole lot of things, and that helps me to continue my business because you introduce me to your friends who've never heard of Norwex, and they're able to see how well it can help clean their home. We didn't even get to talk about our mop system because I just kind of running out of time. But I've got our mini mop and our large mop system over here. Those are also of course, they're great in the kitchen. We've just got new hardwood floors in this week, so I've been loving using this new duster mop pad for the dry floor. And I will talk more about the floors on another one of our parties when we have more time. The other thing, if you would like to join my rewards club, I have a rewards club that runs for 3 or 4 months. This time it's August, September, October, November, just through mid-November. And what happens whenever you shop, you agree to spend $45 each month, those 4 months. Then at the end, you get 25% of your sales, that everything that you have spent, 25% credit towards products of your choice. Okay. And we split the host rewards so that if there's any of those special things like Norwex is doing this month, I divvy those up with everybody too. So that's really great. So if you want your order to go towards Rewards Club, let me know that. We can put you over to the Rewards Club. Or if you would like to book a party, your order tonight can go into your own party and start earning your host rewards and the things that you want. That flash sale ends tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time, so noon Central. So make sure if you want to get any of those flash sale items that we talked about, any of those limited edition color things, make sure you get your order submitted before noon Central time tomorrow. Also, if you place an order tonight, you're going to get double points into the grand prize drawing, which is going to be the host rewards for everything. Okay, so I did do drawings beforehand. And so Donna Mann is going to get a small one of our cleaning pastes. Thank you, Donna, for registering early. Another thing we've got, okay, so Kathy, you're going to get our Eco Tools, Eco Utensil set. So this is not something we have in the line anymore, and I wish that we did, but I do have several of them. So these are utensils. So this is a set of 4. You get 4 forks, 4 knives, and 4 spoons, and they're compostable. So you can use them again and again, and then when you're done, you can compost them. They're going to break down, and they're not going to sit in a landfill forever and ever, but these are just a great set to have instead of using your single-use type products. So Kathy, you're going to get those. Okay, thanks so much for joining me tonight. If you have questions at all, please reach out to me. Again, if you want to have a party, I would love to party with you and your friends. And let me know if you have, if you want to be in the Rewards Club. That's what I was going to tell you. All right, thanks so much, and y'all have a good night.